What's up, everybody? Today I wanted to make a quick video. I'm starting a new course series for Kuma. It's going to be based around obviously using Kuma, but these will apply to all traffic trackers regardless of what you use. There's already a first video in this series, hopefully you've seen, which is like why you need a tracker in the first place. I kind of wanted to give a little bit more information here, and so it's going to be probably like an 8 or 9 part series, just kind of going over the basics if you're a new affiliate about like why you need a tracker, why you're doing why you're tracking these things, like why you need this technology in the first place. And we're going to cover that step by step in this little like TL draw here. I have a couple of slides set up below, and then I'm going to go over to Kuma, which is my tracker, and I'm going to show you some real examples of why this matters. It's a local version of the tracker, so I just seeded some test data, meaning it's not a real campaign running, but it has all the variables like a real campaign running, so I can show you why you would need it. So the title of this video is why affiliate links aren't enough. There's a lot of reasons why just running an affiliate link like purely and not having any tracking in the middle, especially when running things like Meta, Google, push traffic, pops traffic, all these things, is really not a good idea. You don't have to have a tracker, but there are massive advantages to why you should use one. And let's get into that right now. So hopefully I'm not, my camera isn't blocking up some of this. Let me look. No, I'm okay. Okay. So here's a little thing I put together for the common assumption, right? And I did have AI help me with this. I could have wrote this by hand and done like Josh's School of Art, but that would have made this video like so long. So but I did give it all the things I wanted to say, which is most beginners think that what they do is they generate an affiliate link from your network or whatever endpoint, whatever it might be. They say, hey, send the customers this link when they purchase. Well, you'll get a commission for that. Sounds good. So you take that link and you plug it off into whatever traffic source that you got somewhere. And they like what it shows here. Someone clicks, you get impressions and spend. And then you think you have everything because you're like, okay, the person's clicking on my link in Facebook or whatever, and they're headed to the offer, and I see maybe some conversions or whatever. So here's the thing is in the beginning, that's, when you're brand new, it's understandable to go that route because you don't think about trackers or how they're beneficial to you. However, there are some big issues with this, and I'd like to cover some of those right here, which is all the stuff that you are missing, okay? Affiliate links only, this is true, it only tells you one thing, which is did somebody actually convert or not? That's all you learn from an affiliate link. So like, let's say that I'm pushing like a sign up for like a video game, like an MMO RPG or something, and I get paid like $3 on a sign up, or maybe an app install or whatever it might be. If I just send the person to the sign up page with whatever my affiliate code is on the end, well, I can see at their dashboard, whatever, that I can see I have these 10 people submit. But let's say that I'm running a landing page. Let's say that I'm running 15 different ad creatives in Meta or Google. Let's say that, like in this case in Google, you're running keywords. Let's say that you're running on Instagram and Facebook. Let's say that you're running in multiple countries. Let's say that you're running, the list can just keep going, right? And the problem is, kind of as I had it draw here, your affiliate link sort of enters a black box, right? And a black box is just an analogy for we don't know what's happening inside, right? Sort of like how GPT works or how Claude works or whatever. It's just like a black box, like info goes in, info comes out. So you don't really know. So everything inside of there without a tracker remains hidden. You don't have any idea what's happening in that box, and it's very, very confusing. All you know is that you're making money or not. So to like exemplify this a little more, I like to do things based on cars. That's why I had to do it this way. And I like to think of cars because cars are a huge thing for me. So a black box analogy is like this says, running an affiliate link with a tracker is like driving a car with only a speedometer. So it's exactly right. You know that you're moving, but like you don't know how much gas you have. You don't know like what the tach's saying, what your RPMs are running. You don't know what your voltage looks like. You don't know what your oil pressure looks like. You don't know what your temperature looks like. I mean, you don't know any of this stuff, right? So at the end of the day, you're just riding along with a speedometer, and that's it. You don't have any idea of what's happening. Car could be overheating. The car could be out of oil. There's a ton of things that could be happening, but you're getting no idea because you're just running an affiliate link to it. You're just using a speedometer. So you don't know what's happening with the rest of the car. You can't tune anything that makes sense. So this is going to be the last part of this slide before I jump over and show you a real example. So in a real example, let's say you're doing 5 ads, 3 landing page, 2 offers. Without a tracker, your affiliate network tells you the sales or the leads. That's all you see. Meaning which landing page did it? What variables created this? And also, how can you rotate those landing pages live without having to change links in Meta? How can you change offers without having to change things in Meta? Meaning if I want to run people to the same link tracking link, but I want to be able to change what offers they're seeing, I can do that with a tracker. I don't have to change anything on Meta. So with a tracker, you can know all of this stuff, okay? Landing pages, offers that converted, devices that were used, countries, states, zips, all this stuff, audiences, placements, so that you can make a more informed decision on what to cut and how to make small like levers, pulling levers and fine tuning at the traffic source in order to turn a red campaign into a green campaign, because that's normally how you do it. Let me go over to Kuma. Let's move over here. So this is Kuma, right? And this is just test data that I've loaded in, okay? It's just some simplified test data of a campaign. But what I want to do is I want to show you some breakdown of exactly how it works. So in this scenario, let's say we're running a Facebook ad for roofing leads. Now this ROI is extremely unrealistic. In fact, when I seeded the data, I'm not sure why I made the cost so low. It really should be more like 250 or something that would be realistic for this range, unless we're running like a super dialed in campaign. But anyway, what you're going to have is views. And in Kuma, like if we're talking about Facebook, for example, a view would be somebody who clicked on your ad on Facebook. That would register as a view inside of Kuma. And then a Kuma click, so you have views, clicks. A click is somebody who actually clicked from the landing page, and then a conversion is somebody who converted. Direct is somebody who was direct linked. Sometimes you can split test. I'm not going to overload you with that information right now, but I just want you to know that this is what a tracker looks like. So when somebody clicks on your ad from Meta, they get redirected to your tracker, and then your tracker has all of the stuff they need to get redirected to the offer. You'd put your offer link in, your landing page links in, all this stuff and set up. I have other videos in the series that I'm going to make about that. I already have if you look on this channel, and then I'm going to make a whole series about setting up offers, traffic sources, and landing pages to make it easier. But what I wanted to show you was a little bit of example of this. Okay, so let's say we have this whole thing, right? And we're running all this stuff through our tracker. So in here, we'll be able to assess our stats. Now, all trackers can do this. This is just mine. And like I said, this one's free and self-hosted, right? Right now, we're looking at today. And so this is our stats from today. We're looking at how much money and our costs and our ROI and our conversion rate and all this. Now down below here, you're going to see I have presets and I have dimensions. I can add dimensions to this. And these are variables that we are tracking. Now, why are we tracking these variables? Because inside of a tracker, you can go to something like this. You can set up traffic sources, in this case, Facebook, and you can see clearly, ignore the little green guy, that's my password autofiller, that we're going to be capturing all of these things when somebody clicks. This is different than if you just put your affiliate link directly into Facebook. You're not going to capture any of this stuff. Look what it's capturing. Source, ad ID, ad set ID, campaign ID, ad name, ad set name, campaign name, placement. You're capturing all these variables. And then Kuma itself is capturing things like state, device, things like that. Okay, so, and I don't know if we'll have anybody in the visitor log. We can check. Oh, we do. Okay, so these are all what the visitor log would look like. And these are just seeded leads. But what I want to show you is when somebody clicks through the campaign, look, we can see what landing page they came through, which campaign they were on, which offer they went to, where they were located, what device they came in on, all of this stuff. And then we can actually do further exploration by clicking their click lookup inside of Kuma, and we can see all this information about their click. Like this is a seed demo click, but this would show their user agent, the time they came in, all of their stuff about their device, their campaign and traffic information, and all their tracking tokens that they came in with, and then also conversion data and postback data to Meta, which in this case, the Meta campaign, showing that we reported it back. So you can capture all of this data with a tracker. And without a tracker, you have no idea what's happening. You don't get any of this. So let's go into the stats one more time, because I'm going to make this video short. We're almost at 10 minutes, which is about how far I wanted to go on this topic. And then we'll explore more in future videos. But you can add dimensions. So for example, let's say that we wanted to see, and you can do it here to build a custom dimension, or you can choose a preset. Let's say that I wanted to look at the user's state region. Okay, now we have a breakdown. Let's run that report. It's going to run based on the dates I set up here, and we're going to get an output of reporting. Now look, you can get this information in Facebook, but there's a few things to note about this. One, iOS tracking generally does not show conversions on Facebook. So first off, if somebody converts on an iPhone or something, it will show it in Kuma, but it will not show it in Facebook a lot of the time. This is very important to also know that Facebook's reporting is delayed by 1 hour. So when you're running a lot of traffic, you're going to run into issues where your reporting on your tracker is way faster and more accurate than anything you're seeing in Meta. Okay, that's another reason why a tracker is important and an affiliate link is not enough. That's just an example of state region. Let's take a look real quick at, how about ad set? Because since this is Meta, let's look at ad set and offer. Let's do that and let's run the report. Now what you're going to see is we have ad sets. These would be our ad set names in Meta. And when we drop the little green arrow down, we can see the offers associated, how many clicks they've had, their costs, and their ROIs. So we're able to determine which ads are working and which ones aren't. See, like here, you can determine which one was working and which one isn't. You can cut things based on your variables. As the last one, let's just run landing to offer. And now you can see we have 2 landing pages, and let's take a look at the offers that are associated. So you'd be able to now make a determination on ROI. You can sort by the table, by the way. You'd be able to make a determination on which offer and landing page combo is the best, and you can just keep adding more dimensions. It doesn't stop. So like you can do ad name, landing page, and offer. So like let's do that. And now we have another breakdown, which is there it is. So now we have the ad name, right? And these are the physical ad in the ad set. And then we can look at the landing page, and then we can look at the associated offers. Okay, so you can break these down as far as you want, and you're able to see, look at these. So you can see like under the roof static comeback offer, the roof hero LP was successful, but only on this particular one. And same thing here. So you're able to see all of these variables, and you're able to track them, and you're able to actually see what's going on with your campaigns, and you can make real assessment judgments of what's happening. This is why I suggest that you get a tracker, even if it's not mine, and that you're able to track your campaigns in the interim, so you can make real database decisions on what's going on with your campaigns versus flying blind. So once again, this is for Simple Kuma. This is my tracker, simpлекuma.com. It is a 100% free self-hosted tracker. That's right, there's no money to pay for this. This is a free software that I built that is open source with a GitHub repo that is updated all of the time by me. And it's having constant stuff added to it. Also, there is a Telegram chat group that can be requested. I'm not doing it publicly on these videos because I don't want to be spam with a bunch of spammers and people who aren't really interested in the project. But on request, I can give a link for the Telegram group to join in to see all the updates and talk with the others that are using it. Anyway, that's it for this video. In the next part, we're going to move on to some more interims about Kuma and stuff like that. But I at least wanted to show other reasons why having an affiliate, like just having an affiliate link, is not good enough, why you need more data than that. So anyway, thanks for sticking around. I hope you give it a try, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next part.